What's up guys, my name is Victor Kotov and welcome to today's video. Now, the iPhone 13, I've had it here for a while now and I think I'm ready to discuss whether this upgrade is worth it. As you may know, this is part 2 of the series, Is Something Worth Buying? And I hope you enjoy. Now, to start off, let's talk about some of the design changes and the other improvements that come with the new iPhone 13. Well, the design changes, actually a lot of people make fun of them, but that's another topic. Also, there have been lots of improvements in the camera. Also, the battery has been improved a little bit, the notch is smaller, the displays have been upgraded, and also, last but not least, the chip. Now, a little more detailed look into some of those upgrades. The new iPhone 13 is equipped with a A15 chip, which is pretty fast as always. It runs even the most basic apps faster than all the other iPhones that came up before that. And compared to my old iPhone 8, well, it runs even the most basic apps, as I said, as it's nothing. And it is a big improvement, but comparing it to the old iPhone A14 chip, it's not that much. Now, the battery, however, there is a big improvement now. I'm talking specifically about the iPhone 13 mini now, because that's the model I have here. It can hold up to 6.5 hours of usage. You turn the screen on and you don't stop until the battery drains and dies. That's a total of 6.5 hours. Well, compared to the old iPhone 11, it is 2 hours more, because the iPhone 11 can hold up to 4 hours 20 minutes, which is a huge improvement considering that this is a tiny compact phone that is not meant to be big and chunky. And the old iPhone 11 is kind of a chunky phone, not gonna lie. And the fact that the battery is so much better makes it a good deal. Now, about the camera improvements, I love the new camera. It shoots, as always, 4K video, that's the usual stuff, but it has a new cinema mode. Now, that's something I really don't like, because I tested it and it sometimes makes those small mistakes. For example, the lens blur, not like this one, this has always been there, but it uses AI to put that actual blur behind the subject you're shooting. And it makes those small mistakes. For example, there's some noticeable spaces where the artificial intelligence couldn't recognize the main subject that's in focus. And unless you're shooting in the perfect conditions, it's not going to be that good. I tested it on a tree and with myself using the rear camera, and it wasn't perfect. Now, sometimes the phone makes even more mistakes when it comes down to objects such as glasses, bottles of water or cups, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But the camera has amazing features when it comes down to night photography. I have a comparison here with my, as I said, iPhone 8, and this is with night mode and without night mode on, and you can, as you can see, it's amazing. The quality, even in low light situations, is outstanding, and I could easily recommend it to anyone. Now let's talk about the displays. Well, as usual, every new model has an even brighter display. It's amazing, it doesn't drain the battery so much, and it is really useful. Now, as you may know, the new iPhones are equipped with a 120Hz display. Please mind that this is only on the Pro models, but to be honest, this upgrade might be considered like a big deal because it has never been in an iPhone before. However, it is something that most people don't need. Well, unless you're into some hardcore gaming stuff, but in most situations that's not the case. when it comes down to just the cases one needs their phone for, the human eye most probably wouldn't be able to recognize the difference between a 120 Hz display and a 60 Hz display. Now, for bigger and wider screens such as the iPads, 120 Hz display is necessary. iPads, computers and all that stuff. But when it comes down to just a phone, the human eye wouldn't be able to differentiate that. Another change we see is in the notch, for example. Well, it is smaller in width, but it appears thicker, which to some users such as me might be disturbing. Another design change that lots of people made fun of is the placement of the cameras. Well, I hated it at first, but after a couple weeks with this phone, I just realized it's alright. I mean, it's just like anything else that's new. You either love it or hate it at the beginning, and then you just get used to it. So it looks good. It's not bad. It's not bad. And those are some of the main differences between this iPhone and the other older models. Now, to conclude, who might profit from this upgrade, from buying the new iPhone 13? I would 100% recommend this phone to all the people with the older models, such as the iPhone 10 and older. And also the users with the iPhone SE, just because the battery life on the SE is so bad that you need to upgrade it sometime. And to all the people using the iPhone XS and above, well, it's nothing really life-changing to them. It wouldn't be such a big deal. So I think they might be alright with using their older devices for a longer period of time, and they wouldn't, most probably they wouldn't need this upgrade, and they wouldn't profit from it actually. And to be fair, I really like this phone. I like it, and I might consider upgrading to it. However, it isn't such a big deal. There is no such big deal, and yeah, I think it's alright. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.